I was arguing with my teacher about something about hypothesis. Like the thing was, if your hypothesis can't be tested, then it's scientifically useless. And I was like, I don't agree with that. And we started arguing about it.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think that's true? You think if a hypothesis
Grayson, I
can't
thought
be...
you were coming over.
Why the
No, I
hell
was
else
just
would
kidding.
you make a hypothesis, though?
Well, okay, so what about the hypothesis that we could theoretically use warp drive in the future? Like, that's a real thing that can really happen.
Yeah, but it's not like a scientific thing.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, no, I mean like
It's a hypothesis.
a
It can't be tested.
That's just a question, then. It's not a hypothesis.
Well, if I were to say I believe that in the future we will be able to use something like warp drive.
That's just a statement.
We have some.
Yeah, but it's a hypothesis too.
No, it's not.
And what about when they have you ever heard of the mission where they shot up the rocket and they didn't know how they were going to get it back? So they made the hypothesis that they'll be able to get it back, or I mean technology will be able to catch up and they'll be able to get it back and figure it out. And they never figured it out. So that was a hypothesis that couldn't be tested.
They did test it.
How?
And
It
I
didn't.
don't know. You just said they couldn't figure it out, so they tried to figure it out, but they couldn't.
Well, no, the hypothesis was that they'll be able to figure it out, and they can't test if they'll be able to figure it out or not.
That's not a hypothesis.
Yes, it is.
No, a hypothesis has to be testable.
That's not true. A hypothesis doesn't have to be testable.
Achievements.
Then it's not a hypothesis.
A hypothesis does not have to be testable.
Then it's just a question or a statement.
No, that's not the definition of a hypothesis.
Yeah, it is.
Look up the definition of a hypothesis. It's not you have to be able to test it. A theory, you have to be able to test that. That's a theory. You have to be able to test that, and it has to be widely accepted to be able to be a theory.
Grayson, when's the last time you've been playing Fortnite?
Bro, it's been like a year.
A proposed explanation made on the
haven't
basis
been
of
playing
limited
Fortnite.
evidence as a starting point
When I
for
have
further
Renegade Raider.
investigation.
Yeah, so that fucking rocket would be a hypothesis. They made the hypothesis that they'll be able to figure it out.
And they figured out that they couldn't.
Well, they just never figured it out. When they made the hypothesis, there was no way to test if they'll be able to figure it out or not.
What do you mean?
No, as soon as they made the hypothesis, they can't test it.
Out.
Yeah, eventually, but right away.
Exactly.
No, but the thing is, if you can make a hypothesis and you can't test it, then it's useless. That's what they're saying. And I'm saying no. They made the hypothesis and they couldn't test it right away. That doesn't make the hypothesis useless.
They still tested it.
does.
Eventually they tested it. Not right
Yeah,
away.
They still did.
Eventually,
matter.
bro, you're not getting what I'm saying.
No matter when.
Bro, I'm saying if you can't test it right away, that doesn't mean it's useless. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck does time have to do with it? It don't matter if it's
Bro,
90
that's
years
the
in future,
that's what I'm
bro.
trying to say. You're
That's
just
it.
like are you just trying to argue with me or what?
No, you're saying that you. Nah, you're saying some stupid shit, bro.
No, I'm not. We're agreeing. You're just not understanding what I'm saying.
It's because you're saying some stupid shit that doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not. They made the hypothesis that they'll be able to figure it out. They couldn't test that right away. That doesn't make that hypothesis useless. It literally makes perfect sense. I don't know what you're not getting.
No, your whole thing is time doesn't matter.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's
I'm saying-
exactly what you're saying.
Oh my god, bro.
Bruh.
That's like you're not listening, bro.
You can make one.
The statement in
It doesn't
the
matter
statement
when
on
you
the
do
paper, the statement on the paper was, if you can't test the hypothesis, then it's useless.
That's true. What you're arguing for is time.
That's what the
You're saying
paper's
you have
saying.
to
If you
do it
can't
right
test the
away.
hypothesis right away, then it's useless. That's what the
If it
paper's
says
saying.
right away, then yeah. But if it doesn't have that right away, then
Bro, you're being
It's not true.
hyperbolic, bro. That doesn't make any sense.
it's your fucking wording. What are you talking about?
The test says if you can't test a hypothesis, that means it's useless. I disagree with that
That's
statement.
true.
Because they couldn't test the hypothesis right away. They couldn't
It has
test it.
nothing to do with time, though.
Oh my
Grayson,
god,
can
bro.
we play Battlefield?
It doesn't matter if it's right away, if it's fucking 90 years.
Bro,
in the
it took
future,
5 years to be able to test it.
So?
So before that 5 years, was it useless?
No.
Okay, then we're on the same page. We agree.
I don't know. You're saying time does not matter, bro. If you make it with the intent.
Okay, but
Test it.
during those 5 years, they couldn't test it. They couldn't do anything to test it. They couldn't do anything to test it, bro. So during those 5 years, was it useless? No, it wasn't useless. So we're agreeing, bro. You're not. It's like you're trying to argue with me or something. I don't get it.
What the fuck? You just switched your whole shit up, bro.
No,
You're so ass at explaining things.
bro. I'm literally making perfect sense. You're just trying to argue with me, like to make me mad or something.
What are you talking? No, you need to fucking explain shit, bro.
I literally
you just
couldn't
saying
have
some
explained
stupid
that
shit.
better. You were just trying to argue with me.
I'm not though. I'm trying to figure you out because you fucking saying some stupid ass shit.
I'm not though.
You are. You switched your fucking whole thing up like.
What did
4
I switch up?
times. Saying, you just said that all of them are useless, and then you
No, I never
put the
said
time
no.
thing in there. Like, I
Bro.
don't even remember what the fucking original you said was. because
So-
it was
so the
fucking off.
The thing on, I'm not off, bro. You're just retarded, I guess. So,
Definitely not.
well, apparently, because you don't understand what I'm saying. On the
Yeah, but how's
paper,
your
it
math
said,
going?
well, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't do math, but on the paper, it said, if you can't test a hypothesis, then it is scientifically useless. Okay,
That's
so
true.
okay, so it is true then. So for those 5 years, was that hypothesis they made to go to the fucking or be able to get it back, was that useless?
No.
Well, then you just contradict yourself then.
No.
Yes,
What? Say
Bro,
your fucking question
why
again.
does this keep on?
Okay, I'll
freaking
say the exact same
scaring me?
thing again because I guess you can't wrap your head around it. So, is a hypothesis useless if you can't test it? And you said yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they couldn't test that hypothesis that they'll be able to get it back. And then you said no. You just contradicted yourself.
No. What the? No, because they eventually fucking did. So obviously it's not
But
useless.
okay,
They
but no,
figured
what
it
I
out.
asked you was during those 5 years, was it useless? And you said no. So then you contradicted yourself.
No, because I'm saying it's not useless. You're saying it is useless.
No, I'm not. I never said it's useless. I never once have. That's my whole argument that it isn't useless. I'm saying we've been agreeing this whole time. I just don't understand what you're not getting.
Bro, you're doing you're switching everything right now.
You want to clip it? You can. You got my voice,
No.
bro. I'll clip it and we
No
can put
fucking
money
sense.
on it. I've been
Bro,
saying the
let's
same
explain,
thing
bro.
this whole time. You just trying to argue with me.
You just make no fucking sense.
How?
Bro,
How?
you
What did
have
what did I not make
this
sense?
Say the question again. So
Holy
wait.
shit.
What did you just say? What did you say? You said it's not useless, right?
Yes.
All right. Say the question again.
Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind with you. You're fucking with me. You gotta be fucking with me.
No.
Because Sam says you're
Not
fucking with me.
useless.
Sam be saying
Not
you fuck with
useless.
me.
Alright, say it, bro.
I'm
Say
not
the
doing it,
question.
bro. Because Sam says you fuck with me. You're just getting me riled up, bro. That's all this is.
I'm just fucking. You're just fucking doing 180s every 2 seconds, bro. And I can't keep up.
I mean, I'm right where I was, bro. I don't know. You're just retarded. I can
bro,
tell you
you're
what I wrote
doing-
this bitch. Because
You're doing
it'll line up with this.
475 90s, bro.
You're just fucking with me. That's all this
Grayson,
is.
do you think
Alright, can we put a game, bro,
Zord
if you're not
built
gonna say
like
the question
a
again?
ham sandwich? with
Okay, I'll say the
that
question
ham?
again. So if you, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. So if you have a hypothesis, fuck, what was the question? I don't even know.
Say the exact question from the thing, bro.
I might have to clip it to figure it out.
Alright, let's play it again. I'm bored.
Okay, yeah. If you can't test the hypothesis, does it make it useless? And I think no. I don't think it's useless.
This thing. If you can't test it, like, at all, like, not even in 90 years, if you can't even test it,
Well,
you're saying that it's
well,
useful?
let's just say infinity. If you can't test it infinity time, then yes, I would think it was useless. But that's not what I'm saying. Because
But there's no time thing though. It's just, is it useless or not?
well, no,
There's, like,
the
no
question doesn't
time.
bring into time at all. It never says anything about
Exactly.
time. So that's why I'm disagreeing with the question. I think me and you are agreeing. You're just trying to find something wrong with what I'm saying. That's all this is.
Say the question again.
If you can't test a hypothesis, is it useless?
And you say no. It's not useless.
It's not useless.
Oh, that scared the heaven crap out of me.
How would
The question doesn't say anything about time, so I'm agreeing with you. I'm
But if
saying,
you can't test it, then why would you even need it?
well, because eventually you will be able to, probably, especially with that warp drive thing and the fucking being able to travel at the speed of light thing.
No, but we're saying you can't test it like at all.
Right now,
Like
you can.
infinity.
No, that's what you're saying. The question just says you can't test it. It doesn't say nothing about time. That's why I disagree with the question.
Oh, so your thing's on the question basis. All right.
Well, that's
Grayson,
my
who
whole
do you think's
argument.
the best gun
No, your whole thing is
on the medic?
I don't know. You're just looking at the question in a weird ass way.
I'm not gonna say another word. Just lost 3 years of my